Sometimes life is good. Other times, well, maybe not so good. And this is why many times we need someone to talk to, someone to listen to us without judging us. And this is a program that is designed exactly for that purpose, where we can talk, chat, laugh, and sometimes cry together. Come on, let's talk over our matters. Let's discuss the matters of life and find solutions together. This is SHINA. Our program is now going to be on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. I need you to join in. We need to talk together. You will have the opportunity to call in, ask questions, discuss matters that concern your heart, and I guarantee you, you'll be glad that you talked. I'll be waiting on you Tuesday, and on Wednesday, and on Thursday. SHINA will be waiting for you.
Hey guys, my name is SHINA OYINLOLA, and I'm trying to let you know that Abntv do live stream events. Do you have any event coming up? Do you want somebody to do that for you? Live stream your event either to your own portal or to Abntv Direct. Call on us now. Call 346-426-5650. 346-426-5650. We'll be glad to help you out. Thank you.
Hello everyone, and so good to know that you are there. This is Shine Life Matters with SHINA, and I am very happy that you're here again. Well, for this program, you need to call someone, you need to talk to someone, you need to gather people together, because this is not a show for one person alone. I have a very important topic tonight, something that is happening currently as we speak. And so very soon I may need to go to it so that we can have enough time to discuss, and of course good enough time for us to call in and check on ourselves. However, I hope your day has been very good. Hey, don't forget, domestic violence is a major problem in the society. Usually we hear about it when someone has killed someone or something major has happened. But before then, there are little things that happen behind the curtains. Those little things are the things we like to discuss. If they can be taken care of, then nobody will be killing anybody in the name of love. Hey, when someone has killed someone or someone has beaten up someone, that's not always the starting of the matter. The starting is what we usually don't talk about. For me, if we can address the things that always start these problems, then those problems may not come up at the end of the day at all. I would want you to do everything within your power to make your relationship work. Hey, if you have to beg, beg. If you have to spend money, spend money. If you have to call on others to step into it, call on others to step into it. Just do everything to make it work. However, if the way is too tough for both of you to walk on the same aisle, by all means, go your separate ways. You're better off living long as a single parent than dying young in the name of love. Your life is very important. If there is anything that is threatening your life, hey, run from it. You can always live to tell the story. than people telling your story that if only you knew. Now that you know, it is you staying there. Never live your life based on what people would say. Those people will blame you. Oh, can I say it again? Those people will blame you if you died in the condition that you're in. So, if your life is being threatened, please run. And of course, on this program, we encourage you to call the authorities and make sure that you lodge the right complaints. For those of you watching through YouTube and Facebook, remember to share, remember to love, remember to like, and subscribe to our channels so that every time we come on here, it comes straight to you. Tonight, I'm going to be going straight to the topic, then we'll go on break and we'll start discussing it when we come back. Remember last night, we started the case of infidelity, and definitely we said, hey, look, it looks like this is a new norm in the society. I thought we were just talking tonight, but some lady called me and she broke down her story. When you hear the story, you will be touched. You will melt. She's watching tonight, of course. She's listening and hoping that after you've heard what I have to tell you, you will call and we can give one or two advices. Why don't you use this opportunity to get people together and let all of us sit around and see what the society is turning to. The more we can talk about, the more we are going to rescue. But if you and I would keep quiet, then people would die in a lonely valley, and that's not right. We are meant to be one another's keeper. All right, so if somebody is going through turmoil, you and I are meant to surround them, talk to them, and let them find a way to happiness. We can't just pretend that these things don't happen. Remember yesterday I told you of a guy that is under 40. He's got 14 children from 8 women. Things are happening in our society. We can't keep folding our arms anymore. This is an opportunity. This program is an opportunity for you to air your view and let people know what the right thing is at the end of the day so that we can have a good society together. It's a big deal tonight that I will discuss. We'll go on a short break, and when we come back, we'll break it all down. This is Shine Life Matters with Eshman, and I will see you at the other side of the divide. All right. My director just said I needed to let you know, and I will say this just before we go on break. Hey, your advertisement could be one of those things that we will advertise. So if you have anything you want us to advertise for you, do call, do text, those same numbers. We will surely put them and you will start seeing your company. Hey, the company doesn't have to be so big. You could be doing something small. We would like to advertise for you. And of course, if you want to sponsor this program, it will be a delight in my heart. So that every time I come on air, it is you and I pushing the program together to the people. Let's go on that short break right now. And when we return, we'll hit the ground running.
Organic fruits, vegetable and skimmed non-fat milk extracted by an expert with over 38 years of combined experience working with products in educational, cleansed and processed without adding additives such as sugar, coloring and preservatives. Paddy's Point organic fruit juice in yogurt bar, fresh, healthy and delicious. Our special juices includes green juice, energy booster, fission juice, recovery juice, regulator juice, rejuvenated juice, organic carrot juice, organic laxative juice, organic kidney cleanse. Our fresh made yogurt includes pineapple yogurt, banana yogurt and coconut yogurt. Order now at 281-741-1037 through Grub Up, Uber Eats and DoorDash. We also do delivery or walk in at 3320 Highway 6 South, Suite D, Houston, Texas 77082. Check us out at www.paddyspoint.co. Paddy's Point organic fruit juice and yogurt bar, fresh, healthy and delicious. Being a #1 in authentic African cuisine, has made us not to stop dishing out the best to our customers. Check out some of our delicacies in African food today. We also cater for both indoor and outdoor parties. Finger Licking Restaurant 2.0. Check our all-day coffee tea spots app. Open on Sunday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday to Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. We deliver with Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Grub Up. Finger Licking 2.0, 9817A, Boston Street, Houston, Texas, 77036. Telephone 713-270-7070. Come for an authentic African cuisine. Daddy Autos! Daddy Autos! Car sales, car repair, body works, title services, record services, insurance claims, and vehicle inspections. Call us now at 832-759-3324. Don't forget, free oil change when you make 2 synthetic oil change visits. The third is free. Daddy Autos, 9815 Honeywell Street, Houston, Texas, 77074, or at www.daddyautos.com or info@daddyautos.com. Daddy Autos, best in auto repair.
Welcome back. This is Sharing Life Matters with Eshman, and I am so happy to know that you are there. Tonight, it's a program that we have to deal with together, all right, because it's a matter that is beyond me, and let's see if you can step into it and see what we can do about it. Yes, we started the topic yesterday, and we started talking about infidelity, and we said that, hey, is this a new norm? Because it looks like it's the reign of baby mamas and baby daddies and everybody doing what they like, and it looks like nobody is checking. And family, as we know it, is giving way for this, this new style, this new idea that we don't seem to understand, and where a guy can have a baby here, have a baby here, have a baby here, a baby everywhere, and nobody's questioning, nobody's checking. The authorities ain't saying anything. The home front is tired. They're not talking anymore. The neighborhood keeps celebrating and giggling and laughing. You understand? The church is not saying anything about it anymore. The religious places are all just quiet. So is this the new norm? Yesterday we talked about that. But I got a call from this lady, and I will tell you her story, okay? She's listening. If you want to call in, Faye, yes, you can, but of course, we had an agreement. So if it's okay by you, fine. You could just call to introduce yourself. Otherwise, it's fine. Her name is Faye, and she's in a very serious situation. I will break down her gist for you, then we'll open the lines and start discussing. She just wants to know what to do. Now, Faye and her husband came to the United States of America, and they've been doing very well. Very well. The husband being an engineer, and she herself, she works in hospitality. They're both doing very well. The jobs that they got are paying wonderfully well. So they didn't lack anything. They've been married for 21 years, 21 good years. And like Faye said, there was never at any time that there was a problem. It was such a happy union. Everything was going well. Well, the husband had lost both parents. Faye herself had lost both parents, except for an aunt who stood for her like a mother. So the aunt was the only one acting like a mother to both of them, and she would always cross between countries just to be with them. Everything going well. The marriage has been blessed with children. One day, the husband came home, just like what we've been discussing, and begged and begged and begged the lady. Initially, wouldn't say what he did, but he kept begging. But when the lady insisted, he now owned up. And he said, well, I'm sorry. I got someone else pregnant. Of course, that would make anybody mad. 21 years of marriage. Where is that coming from? How do you explain that to the kids? How? I mean, Feyi, from what she told me, had been totally 100% faithful to the man. A lot of women, of course, I can attest to that, a lot of women will stay faithful to their men. And that was what broke her heart. She wept, she cried, but that wouldn't solve the problem. Well, she initially thought of leaving, but the aunt, who's been acting as a mother, stepped into it and told her, oh, you just let it be. This is what most men do. Just now he has confessed that he has gotten someone pregnant. No problem. When the baby is born, accept the baby. You still have your family. All right. So she got convinced and she decided to stay. Feyi decided to stay. As time went on. Now, this is a very true story of what is still happening, all right? And Feyi is listening to me right now, and so she'll be hoping that you would call, let her know what to do. As time would have it, the man would come back and say, okay, you know what? The other lady is pregnant. I need to check on her. I need to be with her for a little while. You understand now? Because of pregnancy, I'm being human. If Feyi was allowing that, okay, no problem. Then that will now turn to spending days with her, spending another week and another week. Now, Feyi thought this was becoming something else. But who will fight for her? Except the aunt that she totally depended on. She took the case to the aunt, and the aunt tried to step in. No problem. The man still insisted he was just caring. Until one day, Feyi found out that the lady in question had actually changed her name to the man's name. When she confronted the man told Feyi that, okay, well, sorry. I mean, there's nothing I can do. I want to take her as a second wife. You said, that was what I said. And so he insisted that he was going to take her as a second wife. How would this happen? This is the modern age. We are Christians. The man insisted. He said there was nothing he could do. He had to take her as a second wife. How do you want to do that? Well, he insisted. And he was able to house the lady, the new lady. You understand? Nursing the baby. Now baby has been born. So spending more time with the lady, spending less time with Feyi. Who is bringing the case now? To cut the long story short, because I want to open this line as soon as possible. To cut the long story short, as the case will happen, this man came home someday to say, okay, he's getting tired of that other wife. Initially, Feyi was very happy that, oh, thank God, he's getting tired. Maybe he wants to come back fully to the family. Maybe he has come back to his senses. And he promised Feyi that he was going to do something about it. No problem. Feyi was expecting the good news, that he has made up his mind to do something about it. Good news, good riddance anyway. The best she will be is to be a baby mama. Well, I do not know what you think that the man was going to say. When the man came back to tell Feyi what he was going to do to solve the problem, since he was having problems with the in-quote new wife, here was what he said. He has decided to take yet another wife, because he just found a new girl. And he has decided to also take her up as a wife. Feyi was going to faint. She didn't know what to do. Hey, before she knew what was happening, the man had actually housed the new girl, putting the two new wives, in quotes now, in a place, caring for them. Feyi, as usual, will go to the aunt to report the matter. Hey, this is the sad part of it. While the aunt was going up and down trying to solve the problem, she died. Yeah, she died in the midst of this problem. Now, Feyi is at the crossroad. Feyi is depressed. Feyi is not happy. You know why? Whatever you want to say, 21 years of investment in a particular marriage is no joke. Whatever decision you think is just not an easy thing. So Feyi is here tonight, trying to find out, should she stay? Should she leave? What did she do that was wrong? And this is where I want you to step in. How come the man went this far? What should she have done right? What did she do? Was there any problem? What do you think was the case? Right now, it's still a burning issue. Temporarily, Faye has excused herself from this whole mess. But how long will she excuse herself? What will she do to 21 years of marriage? And finally, were there things she didn't do? Was it because she was not good enough, she was not satisfying the man? Or was it her fault? How come the man went for another wife in court and putting a wife in court and yet another wife in court? What could she have done? I'm going to be opening up the phone lines right now because these are matters that are beyond me. And I want us to discuss, hey, these things are happening. If these things are happening to Faye, it could be happening to someone near you. Or they could be happening to someone near you. 346-426-5650. That is 346-426-5650 or 336-456-3800. I'll say that again. 336-456-3800. Both lines are opened right now, and I would request that we step into the matter so we could at least, like I said, Faye is listening. What do you, because she's feeling like, okay, were there things I didn't do right? Was it my fault? What could I have done? The only person she could run to died in the process of sorting it out, and that's her aunt. Right now, everything is working against her in court. What I mean is in court because the man is having his life, with those other ladies, and she's there, and they've got kids. And she's thinking 21 years of investment in marriage. What could she have done? She's thinking, were there things that she didn't do well? As a lady, do you think she didn't do some things well? Could it have been her fault? Did she deny her man? All right. Did she avoid some things, or did she not speak out when she was supposed to speak out? If you're a man, hey, are there things you know that the women don't know? Tell us. Again, like I said, Faye is listening. Hey, this is Shine Life Matters with Eshman. Good evening. Who am I speaking with, and where are you calling from?
Hi. Good evening. My name is Ben.
All right, Ben. Calling from where?
Houston.
All right, Ben, thank you for calling. You heard the story. What do you think? Ben, go ahead. And Faye is listening. You can address Faye directly. She's listening to you.
Well, we hope Faye and others are listening because my answer is directed to the ladies. I think women should learn to improve themselves. The moment a man is high above a man, then the man begins to worry about her. But as long as you are under the man, you will be the one. So in Faye's case, I think what she should have done is, the time he started, having other women, she should have improved herself.
In what way, Ben? In what way? Be very specific.
In a way that she becomes independent, like live her life like she actually does not need the man anymore.
Faye is totally independent, I must tell you. She's very comfortable. She has an excellent job, and she has a home of her own. So in a way, she's not really dependent, all right? But the man issue, go ahead.
Well, in that instance, the moment the man made the mistake that's a mistake. It's just like there's no, you don't need to be a prophet before you know that after A, the next thing is B.
Okay.
If he has messed up the first time, however, since she's, wealthy or rich, she should have known that, if he has done it the first time, after A, the next thing is B.
Mm-hmm.
So before you mentioned that, Oga wanted to get another, tell Faye something, but the next thing was about another woman. I mean, I wasn't surprised because, of course, that's going to be the next thing. So Faye should know that, okay, this man, the man is definitely having a satisfaction problem.
Okay.
So if he cannot, if
Faye,
he
I hope
starts
you're
with
listening.
one,
That's a very good point.
if he starts with one, then there's a tendency that he would, So
He actually got
improves
2.
herself.
Ben, he actually eventually got 2.
Yeah, if she improves herself from the first one, then she can start finding her exit.
Okay.
Because she actually needs an exit. But sometimes the exit is not that easy. So that's why she has to manage
Okay.
and endure. But while she's enduring, she needs to just find a way to improve herself. And if she cannot improve herself, then she has to just deal
Ben,
with it.
before I let you go, look straight to me in the eyes. And by the way, Ben, I just got a correction from Faye. The husband is an engineer. The lady herself is a medical doctor. All right? So that's established. So Ben, look straight into me in the eyes and tell me, should Faye remain in that marriage? Is it yes or no, Ben?
It depends on her status. She should remain if she cannot be independent. But just like you mentioned, she is independent.
Yes.
And independence in the sense that, she can take care of every resources to take care of the children and all.
Yes.
It's better she stays on her own than being in that marriage. But
All
if
right.
she's not independent,
Yes.
I think she should manage or endure, even if it's hard,
Right.
until she becomes independent by she improving herself.
All right. Thank you
She
so
is
much.
independent. She doesn't need to be in it.
Yeah. Thank you so very much, Ben. I mean, very wonderful contributions you made. I do hope to hear from you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a good night.
All right, sure.
Yes, the lines are still open. Thank you very much, Ben. That's a very good one. The lines are still open, so we all can call 346-426-5650, 336-456-3800. It looks like, for some reasons, I do not know where the problem is from. Even if the lady had done more than what she did, if the man went for only one, maybe you can say it was a mistake. He took the second, and he keeps calling them wives, not baby mamas. Good evening, this is Shine Life Matters with Eshman. Who am I speaking with and where are you calling from? Adekoya, thank you. Good evening.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
You permit me to start this way.
Yes.
I will give the age of 2 of them. The age of Faye and the husband is playing around 50s.
Okay.
That's 1. 2, 3 weeks ago, I said anybody who did not practice bachelor, no, we call bachelor in our country, will end his life being a bachelor.
Okay.
What is bachelor and spinster? Is ability to flirt with ladies at a younger age.
Okay.
Without intimacy. You'll be able to know when somebody is real or not real. You know that, oh, this person just like me. Nothing more after that. Number 2, can he has no fault? Please. Everybody should think deeply before we talk.
Okay.
Because only God can help us what is hidden before the sight of a man. At times, women try their best working to make sure home is good. But the truth of the matter is this. Men, when they are growing older, they become a baby. Most of the ladies have sought, most of my clients say, hey, men are not grown up. I'm ashamed. When the lady of 35 years old, 30 years old is telling me, men, all the men are not mature, I become ashamed. Why? Because of the way men flex. Because a man who cannot hold himself cannot go to a foreign land and stay a year without a woman. Those are no one problem. Number 2, don't forget, some men cannot control themselves, huh?
Okay.
So all this issue we are talking, he has no single problem. This is not that he cannot cook. This is not that he is not good in bed. This is not that the man tried to fulfill what he failed to fulfill in the past and let it go. And moreover, most of the people who cross to this country, they throw religions away immediately they get here. Ego fell on them.
Okay.
Dollars is a problem.
Oh, by the way, did I mention that they are both Christians? And of course, you know, Christianity does not allow polygamy as it were. But getting here, now the man has taken 2 additional wives, making 3 wives. You know, what should Feyi do, Adekoya? I need you to let me know. She wants to know. You've rightly said she has no fault. What should she do?
With due respect, God forgive me. What I will tell you to do now is painful. You've invested so much. This is part of life. The truth that is bitter, I'm going to say, I pray God will forgive
Go ahead and
me
say it.
and everybody. I will tell you, try, my sister. Let it go. If you have children, let it go. This is high time. You don't take work too much. For example, try to see social life. People like Eshman, you brought to. Listen to his program all the time. Because things we refuse to learn at the age of 20, we are going to learn it by force at the age of 40, 50s. And it's going to be hot. Yoruba people said a child that is not trained from home will be trained outside. We have dangerous Lucifer out there, called ladies today, who are ready to do juju to hold some men. And moreover, everybody listening to me, how many men in the town? We have only 3 men, and we have 7 ladies in town right now, by my own calculation. I've done survey for 2 months. Every traffic light, I try to look at people by my side, women. Now, and the 3 men we have on ground, one is basically bachelor. Either he has wife in Nigeria or other countries.
All right.
The other men have been wounded. And they
Adekoya.
are running away from women. The little one that remaining, which is the 3rd man, has wife here.
All right.
And they won't take advantage of them.
Adekoya, before I let you go, and I want you to directly answer this question if you can. Do you think this is fixable? Should Feyi try to fix it? Should she try to get her mind back? Or, I know you said let it go. I couldn't understand what you meant by let it go. In one word, in one statement, should she?
This is a short word. I'm scared to say this online, sir.
Yeah.
With due respect. I'm scared because I'm a God-fearing person. It's a big word.
All right.
I know you've invested.
I do understand you. Thank you very much, Adekoya. I gotta let you go now.
In a different way.
All right. Thank you so very much. All right. Thank you, Mr. Adekoya. I hope to hear from you again. Good evening. This is Sharing Life Matters with Eshman. Who am I speaking with and where are you calling from?
Good evening, Eshman.
Good evening. Who am I speaking with and where are you calling from?
Oh, my name is Felicia. Good evening.
Good evening, Felicia. Yes, you heard the story, and I'm glad that you're a woman. I need you first and foremost speak directly to Feyi. Feyi, after this call, if you want to just call to say hi, that would be nice. If you want to, hey, Felicia, go ahead. The floor is yours.
Oh, I feel for her. I'm a woman. But I just want her to know one thing. It's our home. That is our home. Those ones are vagabond. This country that we had, there are no 2 marriages anywhere. The man has not let go one. You are calling them wives that he has taken 2 wives. It's not possible. It's not possible. Feyi is the legal wife. He has every legal right over those ones. Even they said they have properties together. Honestly, those ones, they are, I don't know, they are not wives.
Felicia, how does she force the man to stay with her?
I didn't hear you.
How should Feyi force the man to leave those ones and stay with her?
Oh. It's just like, it's just like a baby. The last person said, some men are boys, they are babies.
They are like babies.
You know when babies are crawling, Let the baby crawl, he crawls, he will come back. He will put his hand in fire, when he will come back, he's coming back. Let him just be rest assured. He's coming back. He's just playing around. Let him play. Let the little boy in him play.
Felicia, he took the first one with a baby now. He took the second one. Should Feyi wait till he takes the third one?
Okay, where does Feyi want to go after 3?
I'm just asking.
Does she want to go and remarry with 3 kids again?
Well, I don't know how many kids I say
in
kids.
his late 40s or going to 50s. Marriage of 19 years or something.
21 years.
21 years. So he used to be in his 50s. And thank God, he's empowered. Let him wait. The man is coming back. Let him get his life back get her life back, face her work, face her children. To me, if she doesn't want to really forgive or let go now, or be looking at the man, one thing I know is this: your money is our money. My money is my money. In this regard now, that house that man bought is their property. They both have it. She has right over that house.
Felicia, before I let you go, I may want to ask you a question. If you ask the man, right, the man is likely to say, I know Adekoya brushed over it a little. The man may say, oh, well, she doesn't know how to cook. In fact, she's not very good in bed. You know, as a man, I have to look for happiness. Does he have a point?
Where was the happiness 21 years ago? She is still looking for happiness, still looking for somebody that does not know how to cook, somebody that does not know that is not good on bed. How has he been managing? Is it now that he's looking for somebody that knows how to perform on bed? He wants to kill himself. He has tasted what he's supposed not to taste. And his mouth will soon burn. He's already burning. He's coming back. When they squeeze life out of him, when they squeeze the juice out of him, he will come back to his source.
Okay.
He's coming back. Those ones, they are just like, I don't know, we call it, what do they call it?
What's it?
In my language.
Okay.
They will so come down. They will dry up. They can't sustain him. Somebody that has sustained him for the past 21 years, those ones cannot sustain him. They will see his own side too. They will leave him. They just need to lick him and drop him. They will so drop him. All I'm praying for that they should not drop him halfway or half dead, so that will not become another problem to Feyi.
Okay, Felicia, what you're saying, what I hear you say is, Feyi should just sit and wait. Just be looking through the window. Someday it's going to walk back home.
Exactly. Let Feyi wait.
Can you do that, Felicia?
Why not? Why not? After 3 children, you have children around you. Serve God. Maybe this is the period that God is using to call you back to himself. Serve God. Play, enjoy yourself. Do your job. If you have extra time, do extra time at work while away time somewhere.
I do appreciate
when you get home, you sleep off and forget about this man for now. I know it's difficult. It's very difficult. But she has no choice now. Okay. Let her play around.
I do appreciate you a lot, Felicia. Thank you so much for your contribution. Hopefully tomorrow I hear from you again, all right? Have a good night, Felicia.
Bye-bye.
Feyi, feel free to call in and just say hi. You know, you can tweak your voice or whatever you want to do. In another 3 minutes, I'll be going on break. So if you're there, you can just call in just to say hi. Now, everybody has said a lot, and I will pick more calls, of course, when we come from break. But then, this is probably more painful than anybody can imagine. 21 years of investment, and Felicia is saying, just stand by the window, be looking through the window. Hopefully someday the man is going to work home. The man is raising children somewhere. And sometimes we anticipate or we wish some things, our desires. But let's face reality. We must learn to face reality. The reality now, again, Feyi, It's up to you, all right? I'm not making any decision for you. The reality now is that someone is with 2 other women, not just with them. He's trying to raise a family. He's trying to raise children. Hey, you can stand by the window and keep hoping that he comes home. Or like Ben said, if you're independent, grab your life and move on. You got kids. This is Shine Life Matters with Eshwan. Let's go on a quick break. And when we return, we pick more of your calls. See you at the other side of the divide.
BSA Procurement and Logistics Services. Ship to USA from Niger, or ship from Niger to USA, and also to Canada. Individual, small business, corporate establishments, and African stores and restaurants. Ship anything at all. USA office
12202 Bishop Street, Houston, Texas 77072.
Telephone 832-614-8984 or 281-741-4829. Email info@bsaprologueservice.com or www.bsaprologueservice.com. BSA Procurement and Logistics Services. You are the reason we exist. If you are interested in healthcare field, Big Sis Medical Institute can help you get there. A Texas board certified institute specialized in certified nursing assistant program. Our program lasts for 5 weeks, which includes hands-on training with professional trained instructors and on-site clinical practical in-state approved nursing facilities. We also provide morning and evening classes. Big Sis Medical Institute can help place graduates in great job environment and is proud of providing services for more than a decade. Please call us at 281-497-8446 or 281-757-6621. Email us at bigsixmedicalinstitute@gmail.com or come visit us at 2215 Highway 6 South, Houston, Texas 77077. Come, let us make your dream a reality.
Asu Rock African Market. We work hard to provide you with a wide selection of things you enjoy from Africa that are of the greatest quality. We are the premier African grocery store franchise in USA. African food products, meats, pastries, and hot and ready-eat meals. Check us out today at www.azurrockmarket.com. Open 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Sunday. 13711 Western Road, Suite A1, Houston, Texas 77077. Seamless, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, and Postmates. Call us now at 832-990-7590. In-store shopping or in-store pickup and deliveries. Asu Rock African Markets. Catering and everyday entertaining.
Welcome back. This is Sharing Life Matters with Eshman. If there's anything I don't like about my program, I must confess to you right now, the time goes too fast. I don't know how, all right? But let's just quickly enjoy the remaining time. Now, this is a very serious case. The phone lines are still opened. If you want to call in, 346-426-5650, 336-456-3800. This is a very important matter, and we would try and trash it as much as possible. Good evening, this is Sharing Life Matters with Eshman. Who am I speaking with, and where are you calling from? All right. I give you like 2 minutes, quickly, sir.
It's okay, sir. 40 years ago when I was in school, by 2 o'clock, we all say, oh, we want to go and eat at home. One day, one of our friends said, look, don't mind the class captain. He went to go and drink Gary, and he will come back and tell us he wants to eat jollof rice. Because jollof rice those days, maybe once in a year,
Okay.
we eat. So we shouldn't deceive ourselves. Oluwafeyi, God will be with you. 2 prayers you have to pray is God, help me to find joy that will not fade again.
Okay.
Don't wait for that man. Wait for him as the father of your child. As a Christian, we deceive ourselves so much. We deceive ourselves so much religiously, pretending to be nice. We are not nice. We Christians love money. We do something at the backyard. It is when we catch us, it becomes open game. If it is Feyi now that went to sleep with another man, what would everybody say?
That's true.
If Feyi is my sisters, what I will tell her is what I'm telling everybody. I'm not an Igbo person, which I will see my dad Lego because we're Igbo that will be listening to this program. We shouldn't deceive ourselves. Let's pray for her. Sister Feyi, anywhere you are, God Almighty will grant you somebody, something that can make you happy. It is television that will make you happy. God will give it to you. You have a life to live. It's not easy to see what to invest on 29 or 21 years. It's not easy.
21 years, actually.
Eh? We that stay in bachelor, we know how hard it is in life.
But quickly, Felicia believes that she can wait, or she should just wait.
Please, we should not deceive ourselves, please, Joe. I can't be fasting when I'm not sure I'm going to get a food to break the fast. We shouldn't deceive ourselves. Let me leave you that point. I don't deceive myself.
Have a good night.
When it comes to the truth, let's say the truth.
Have a good night.
You don't even know what to use to break the fast. I say you're fasting, fake fasting. God bless you. Good night.
Good night. All right. The lines are still open. 346-426-5650. 336-456-3800. Now, this is a major dilemma. The way some we see it may be different from the way others will see it. All right. But the reality on ground is this. A man that is wandering about, maybe you can still recover the man. But when a man has a child or two outside the wedlock and he's spending time with them, that man is gone. Not only that, getting yet another one, that man is far gone. Of course, well, I'm just but human. If you can still get him back, But then, what do you want to do with a man that's been so shared by some other people? Not just one woman, but two women. And let me tell you, I don't mean to break your heart, Feyi, and I don't mean to spoil your mind. Most of the time, the ones you know are the ones he decided to introduce to you. And that's the reality. So, a man that has a child, yet not satisfied, went to pick another one after the regular family, is a man that probably will not be satisfied at all. So, here is a point, and I will keep going back to what Benjamin said. If you can stand on your own, stand. Should I ask you to go back and start begging him? Then he will make you like a trash parker. It's not about me tonight. It's about all of us. Hey, Feyi, again, I know that you're a very shy person, but you can call in to say hi to me. That's fine. But the lines are still open. If you still have anything, one or two things to say to Feyi, please come. Let's deal with the matter. Another thing I want us to look at is this. What about the children? The children from Feyi, what will happen? In this case, what is breaking the home is not the regular norm. I mean, people could have disagreements and go separate ways, but looking at their father like he's having three, in quotes. Felicia is warning me not to use wives. That's why I keep putting it in quotes. Because the man is saying the other ones are his wives. And Felicia, he changed their names. They are bearing his name. So there are so many things that have gone beyond us that we don't quite understand. But here's my question. The children from the real marriage, what will happen? How will this affect their mind? Maybe we're going to pick from that level tomorrow. Because sometimes when we do some things, we don't think of what we're doing to the children. Hey, guys, what you do, what you exhibit for your children to see are the things they are going to see as normal. They are the things that they're likely to start doing. Ladies, the same thing. When you have a girl child, most things you do when you dress to go to party, even though you think the child is not noticing, she's noticing. She's basically going to grow up to do that. But that's not a discussion for tonight. All right? I just want us to talk to Feyi heart to heart. It is not an easy thing for a woman to bear this, particularly the only person that was acting to her as a mother died in the process. There's so many things to mess up her mind. It's not an easy thing. Now, when Feyi was talking to me, she emphasized on one thing, which I forgot to emphasize. Again, I will remember to bring it up tomorrow so that we can adjust our position these things very well. She kept saying, not for one day in the entire years of their marriage, not for one day did she attempt to mess up. Not for one day. And that's exactly what Adekoya said. Reverse the case. Reverse it. All of you. Reverse it. If it was Feyi that came home to say, I'm sorry, honey, I got pregnant by another man. Hey, tell me, man, what would the man do? Now, Feyi remained faithful all through. And remember, when this man came to say he got somebody in the family way, Feyi was willing to forgive. Initially it was tough, but she listened to her aunt, who was the godmother. You know, she forgave him. Only for him to say, no, it's going beyond just baby mama. I'm going to keep her. Not only that, I'm going to have another one. Feyi, don't play stupid. Hey, look at me. Don't play stupid. This is a typical case of a lost mind. You understand? And the decision is yours, quite all right. But please, I need you to decide well. This is Shine Life Matters with Eshma. Who am I speaking with and where are you calling from?
Same person at the corner, sir. So with due respect, your sister is not a criminal. This lady is not a criminal.
Sure.
Anybody who has this lady to beg, in fact, is so grateful. Let me tell you, sir, pay attention clearly and listen to me. Many marriages are waiting for their children to click 18. I see so many things that we can't be hiding again. If they are listening to me on the phone, they should continue. We pray, disturb pastors or secret affair of people when they commit a crime. This man has long gone. So he did not discover. He only discovered when the man came home to complain.
He couldn't hide it anymore.
So it is long time. Fegino should go back and start what he has not done 20 years ago. We should not deceive ourselves calling Jesus and we are doing nothing behind the screen. When it comes to money, we don't have mercy. When it comes to shooting, we don't have mercy, but we begin to call God's name. We're all bad people when we cross water.
All right. Thank you very much. All right. Now, I can imagine and understand the mind of Adekoya. This could be very painful to anybody, sincerely speaking. Honestly, I feel for you, and I'm sure the man Adekoya wishes he could just see you and push you and say, hey, come on, make a move. We don't judge here, and we cannot force you to do anything. But whatever decision you think is right, please think it through very well. I just don't want you to be a tool in the hand of any man. All right? I do not want you to be a tool. I'm going to be making this my last caller for tonight. Good evening. This is Shine Life Matters with Eshman. Who am I speaking with and where are you calling from?
Hi, my name is Tayo and I'm calling from Indiana.
All right, Tayo. Good to know that you are the last caller.
Right, sir.
So, what do you think? Everybody has spoken. Should Feyi stand by the window and be waiting for her man to come back home?
So, I want to first reply to Felicia.
Go ahead.
I mean, I think Felicia is one of the Jesus-like woman that is reigning on earth. I am listening to this program with a couple of people, and everybody was like, "Oh, who is that lady?" So, and like Mr. Adekoya rightly said, if you give such man another opportunity, it won't stop at the third person. It will still continue. So I think he's being delusional and living in a world that is unreal. In my own opinion, I think that for things to work out, we should not be selfish in taking decisions. decisions like these has to be taken by both partners to let them know what their life is all about. You cannot enjoy your life at the expense of the other, in my opinion. There is no right way or the wrong way to live life. It depends on what we actually see to be the norms. But if the authority, if the law doesn't go against that, I don't think the man is doing something wrong.
Quickly, Tayo. I'll just ask you, but very quickly, unfortunately, time is gone. We'll continue tomorrow. Quickly, if this was your sister, and the man says, based on what you said, it should be an agreement by both parties, and I agree with you, but the man is saying, hey, I want to keep the three of you, what will you tell your sister?
Yeah, well, it will be for us to take a decision, though.
Your sister to stay in a polygamous home with two other women?
So, well, if she chooses to, she can. But, I mean, my advice would be that if you have decided to, just know that you will continue to live with many more people that are still unknown. It's going to infinity, you know. It's just like a sequence. So it's the progressive sequence. It's the progressive sequence, exactly. So it's one now, it's two later, it's three later, so there'll still be like the difference that we added to it. It's gonna be 4, it's gonna be 5, 6, 7, 8, depending on what it is. So, but I think for her to be, well, it's difficult. It's really, really difficult. It's tough to advise anyone at this point in time.
It's all right.
She's the one wearing the shoes, so she should be the one to take a decision.
Exactly.
But this is absolutely insane.
Exactly. I understand. Anyway, ponder through it and we'll continue from there tomorrow. I appreciate you calling, okay?
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we have to draw the curtains tonight. Definitely, this is not the end. We'll treat and discuss on it tomorrow. I appreciate everybody. And the only lady that called, Felicia, maybe I need to also hear from more ladies. It's not easy for ladies, particularly the ones that are old school, to just let go like that. So it's not one-sided. I just needed us to balance it. But Faye, I know you're listening and I know you're looking at me. Hang in there. Hey, your faith is in the hands of your maker. I know it's a very terrible thing and I know that you're going through a tough time right now. But you got your life. Live your life and don't die because of anybody. Like Tayo said, the decision is yours. It's also in the hands of the other guy. You guys should meet together. But if anything is going to frustrate your life, run from it. I want to appreciate everybody that worked with me tonight. Georgina Bracco, Ehiko Wecho, Bukola Sarah, and our boss himself, SHINA Ayo OYINLOLA. Thank you all for being such a wonderful partners with me, bringing all this to viewers at home. All of you, I want to say a very big thank you. Let's continue tomorrow. This is Shine Life Matters with Eshman, and I will see you at the other side of the divide.
Discover the uniqueness in the entertainment industry. African Broadcasting Network, ABN, is now the pace setter in the industry. Do you want to advertise your product and services? Count on us. We will do it much more than your expectations. African Broadcasting Network, ABN, will deliver quick and prompt services. Our quality and clarity stands us out when it comes to delivering quality broadcasting. Our staffs are hardworking and versatile in the specific field of office. Our environment is so conducive and we are open to all. We also give advice on how to run your business profitably. African Broadcasting Network is situated at
10039 Business Street, Suite 338, Houston, Texas 77036. Telephone 346-426-5650 or 832-490-8203.
Website www.abntvnetwork.com. ABN, celebrating Africans' rich cultural heritage.